Welcome back, everyone. It's me here. Today we have the July 2025 Visa Bulletin. It is not just any Visa Bulletin, because we are now entering the last month of this fiscal year, which ends on September. So how can you find it? Here are some instructions for you. Let's go through them right now. So let's get started with today's video. If you would like to receive updates like this one automatically, please subscribe to our channel. You will be notified every time we upload a new video. Also, don't forget to like this video. Now, without further ado, let's get started. As always, we're going to follow the official source, which is the National Visa Center, or NVC. The link to this document will be in the description below. It's important to note that the July Visa Bulletin went live on July. It was published at around 1 p.m. Eastern Time. What we're looking at right now is the July Visa Bulletin from the Department of State. Once you open it, make sure you scroll down until you see two tables. The first table is called Table A, Final Action Dates. This table contains the dates on or after which actions may be taken by you SCIs if your priority date is current. For example, if your priority date is current, you may file Form I-485, Petition for a Non-Immigrant Worker, and also Form I-140, Application for the Change of Status, if your priority date is current. However, if your priority date is not current, you cannot file these applications even if you re in the United States and your priority date has not yet become current. Your case remains in the queue waiting for its turn. So remember, if your priority date is current, you can take action. If it's not, then you need to wait until the next Visa Bulletin. The second table is called Table B, Dates for Filing. This table shows the dates before which you must file certain applications if your priority date is current. For example, if your priority date is current and you want to adjust your status, you must file Form I-485 before August 26, 2025. The same applies to other forms listed in Table B. However, if your priority date is not current, you cannot file these applications even if they fall within the dates listed in Table B again. Your case remains in the queue waiting for its turn. So let's check the final action dates and dates for filing for both tables. We'll start with Table A, the final action dates. As you can see, the first column lists the country of chargeability. The second column shows the category, and the third column shows the final action dates. This table covers all visa categories, employment-based and family-sponsored visas. We'll analyze the employment-based visas first. Starting with EB1, the Outstanding Professor, Researcher or Multinational Executive and Manager category, the final action dates are June 2025 for all countries. Next, we have the EB2, Professionals holding advanced degrees or exceptional ability. The final action dates for this category range from April 2025 to June 2025, depending on the country of chargeability. For example, India is at June, China is at May, Mexico is at April, and there's no date listed for the Philippines. That means that if your priority date is current in the Visa Bulletin for July, you may file your I-140 or I-485 application for EB2 as long as your country of chargeability is either April, May, or June. Next, we have the EB3 Skilled Workers and Other Workers category. The final action dates for this category range from April 2025 to June 2025, depending on the country of chargeability. For example, India is at May, China is at April, and there's no date listed for the Philippines. That means if your priority date is current in the July Visa Bulletin, you may file your I-140 or I-485 application for EB3 as long as your country of chargeability is either April or May. Moving on to family-sponsored visas. The final action dates for immediate relatives of U.S. citizens are listed from February to June, depending on the country of chargeability. For example, India is at June, China is at April, Mexico is at March, and there's no date listed for the Philippines. That means if your priority date is current in the July Visa Bulletin, you may file your I-130 and I-485 applications for immediate relatives as long as your country of chargeability is either March, April, or June. Now let's check the dates for filing. Remember, this is Table B, and the first column still shows the country of chargeability. The second column shows the category, and the third column shows the dates for filing. Starting with employment-based visas, the dates for filing range from January to July, depending on the category and country of chargeability. For example, if you are in the EB1 category and your country of chargeability is India, the dates for filing is listed at July. If you are in the EB2 category and your country of chargeability is India, the dates for filing is listed at June. And if you are in the EB3 category and your country of chargeability is India, the dates for filing is listed at May. So if your priority date becomes current in July, you have 1 to 2 months to file your I-140 or I-485 application depending on your visa category and country of chargeability. Family-sponsored visas have different dates for filing too. Immediate relatives of U.S. citizens have dates ranging from January to June, depending on the country of chargeability. For example, if your country of chargeability is India, the dates for filing is listed at June. I know many of you are eagerly waiting for the EB5 investor visa category. Unfortunately, the July Visa Bulletin does not include the EB5 category in either table. The EB5 category is usually published separately by the government, and we don't know when it will be available. But rest assured, I will keep you posted once it's out. It's important to note that we're now in the last month of this fiscal year, which ends on September. After that, a new fiscal year begins and visa numbers will be reset. According to the July Visa Bulletin, the unused visas from the previous month will be carried over to the new month. However, any unused visas from July will not be carried over to August. So if your priority date is current in July, you should take action if you wish to do so. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until the next fiscal year begins in October. Let's now discuss the historical wait times based on past data to get a better idea of how long you might need to wait. Historically, it took between 2 and 6 months for priority dates to become current. For example, the EB3 category for India became current in December of last year. At the time, the approximate wait time was 3 months. In another example, the F2A category for the Philippines became current in April. At the time, the approximate wait time was 5 months. So the amount of time your priority date will remain current varies, depending on the category and country of chargeability. It could be anywhere from 1 to 6 months. So if your priority date is currently listed in the July Visa Bulletin, don't wait until the last minute to take action. Instead, consult with an immigration attorney to determine the best course of action for your situation. They can help you assess the risks and benefits of taking action now versus waiting until later. Additionally, they can guide you on preparing a strong case and ensure you meet all the requirements for filing. In conclusion, the July Visa Bulletin marks the beginning of the end for FY2025. With only 1 month left in this fiscal year, it's crucial for those with pending applications to act swiftly. Whether you're in the employment-based or family-sponsored visa category, it's essential to review the bulletin thoroughly and take the necessary steps to move forward with your application process. Don't forget to consider the historical wait times and consult with an immigration attorney to determine the best course of action for you. If your priority date is current, seize the opportunity and don't wait until the last minute. Time is of the essence. So what do you think about the July Visa Bulletin? Will your priority date become current? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Your input is valuable to us and the community. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for more immigration news and updates. Stay tuned for more content. Wishing you the best of luck in your immigration journey. Until next time.